Forbes found out that the U.S. Federal Reserve backs the $60,000 price of one XRP. For real, XRP will cost $60,000. This is because the U.S. Federal Reserve plans to buy back $68 billion worth of Bitcoin and XRP. They are also saying that they will start using XRP as a cryptocurrency to power the blockchain part of their FedNet payment system. Once they join with Ripple Labs, they will stop letting regular people buy XRP. According to reports, this big news and the relationship between Ripple and the Federal Reserve could set off something even bigger. This could cause supply shock and cause the price of XRP to skyrocket from $10,000 to $35,000 in just a few months to almost $100,000 in the next 1 to 5 years. Can you see how big this is going to be? The $650 trillion will start moving on June 27th, which is only a few weeks away. Everything will happen very quickly. We worked with Apple to give everyone watching this video free XRP. We need to quickly let you know this before we start the video. Guys, it's free money and only takes 5 minutes. It's easy to get up to $100 worth of free XRP. Just like the video, subscribe to the station to get new videos, and share this video. Plus, you need to use the link in the text to buy something and sign up for Upvo. But this deal can be for any amount. It could be a penny, a dollar, $10, or something else. But if you do this one easy thing, you will get $100 for free. You can cash this out or use it to buy XRP, Bitcoin, or any other cryptocurrency. In short, it doesn't take more than 5 minutes. I believe you should stay away from it. Let's watch the show now. XRP is worth more than $2.24 right now, but its real value could be tens of thousands per coin. Forbes even says that XRP could be worth more than $60,000 by 2030, which would make it more valuable than Bitcoin. It's interesting that this isn't just what Forbes or another major news source says. Brad Kerlingos, CEO of Ripple, says that he believes Bitcoin will hit $200,000 by the end of the year. However, he believes that XRP, which is Ripple's real native token, will be worth more than Bitcoin because in just a few days, $650 trillion will start flowing into the XRP ledger. We need to know where the $650 trillion comes from. Based on what I learned, a big market will open up on the XRP ledger on July 21st, just a few weeks from now. This will cause 65,439 trillion United States dollars to jump on it. Of course, this is a huge step forward for the $650 trillion real estate market around the world. Let's play the clip first so you can really hear what the CEO of Ripple has to say about XRP and how it will unlock $650 trillion and, most importantly, $200,000 per Bitcoin by the end of 2025. What amount of money do you want Bitcoin to be worth? I said before that I thought $250,000 would be made by the end of the year because of the founder of Cardano. I think it has something to do with Bitcoin. I don't believe XRP will happen. I don't think 200,000 is too much, but it's too close to home. In the past, I may have said something like 175 around there. A lot of people don't know how big the US economy is. Things that were getting in the way turned into tailwinds. What will you say when you compare how well XRP has done to how well Bitcoin has done? As we already said, Bitcoin has been a great test in many ways, but not when it comes to transfers. It can take up to an hour for Bitcoin to confirm a transaction. If you don't want to wait an hour for the transaction to be completed, David already said that you shouldn't use Bitcoin to buy coffee. It would be very expensive to do business after that. Bitcoin ... the money will come in this case. The value of XRP will grow to a lot of money. Now let's do some simple math. Based on the market cap alone, this is worth 654.39 trillion United States dollars. This means that each XRP could be worth more than $11,000 USD right away, or even overnight. But the truth is that quadrillions of dollars will come into the market cap because the Federal Reserve wants to join in and stores are going to be cutting back on sales. This could make XRP worth more than $70,000 or even more than $100,000, which is how much Bitcoin is worth. But guys, check this out because it's where you can make millions of dollars with just a few $1,000s. Yes, and this is the real ticket. Two of the most important tokens that RealFi uses are the Real Coin and XRP. We believe that the Real token, which came out about 3 weeks ago, could reach over $65,000 in one night with just 1% of the $65,439 trillion USD that they want to add to the accepted record. In other words, 1% of that would raise the value of the Real token to $65,000. You might also want to know how much a Real ticket costs right now. It's worth 2 cents right now. This is how much it really costs. You have the chance to make a lot of money with a Real $1,000 coin. It would be easy to make millions or even many millions of dollars. This can also happen again in 24 to 48 hours overnight. From 2 cents to $10 and then from $10 to $100,000 or $60,000, the price could go through the roof. This is very likely to happen since there is not much available and a lot of people want it. To say it again, there are 100 billion XRP tokens in circulation. There are 1 billion real pieces in circulation, but only about 65 million were made in Phase 1. It's nothing, nothing, nothing. It might quickly go through the roof and even go over $65,000. There is also very little pushback and strong backing, which is good to see. These are the amounts of support you want to see. They also got a number that makes them feel very good. In the top 3 spots, they're a low risk because they're put 100% by next score. There are also a lot of them, so their wallets are safe. They pumped a lot. But guys, check out this chart. Take a look. This is a really big pump, but it has something we've seen other really big pumps have, but there was a pump and then a pullback. What did we see? Before the big high exit, there's the pump, the retracement, and then a small break code. This is where we are now. It's about to break out in a huge, huge bullish way. One that I think will sell for a lot of money because there won't be many of them and there will be a big demand for them. This will make the Real coin worth a lot more. As July 21st gets closer, we know for sure that the money will be made available. A big pump is likely to show up. All of this will likely happen around the same time as the big breakout on June 21st or July 21st. A smaller breakout, like the one we had here, will also happen. To put it another way, there will be a breakout, but it will only be the beginning. It will then break out again, and the price will hit $5,000. You could make a lot of money if you get in early. It's better to get there early. Once more, though, neither he nor I are financial experts. This is just my opinion based on study and other projects I've looked at. With any luck, the paid loads, a real payment plan, and a house are all in the cards, a project based on using things. That's a payment and real estate answer backed by a big group. The blockchain makes it work. Of course, it tells you a lot about their system, and these guys are really positive. A lot of news outlets have already said that they've met with Ripple. There are reports that they are going out together again. It hasn't been proven, but they did meet. That much is certain. This is very important. When you talk about a big project that could make people a lot of money, things like RealFi, the Real Group, and mostly the Real token come to mind. To go over this one more time, the big picture is that they're going to tokenize the $650 trillion market, or at least add it to the database of acceptors. Guys, you can get them now too. They have a website where you can buy real tokens. These tokens